Hello, friends. Welcome to the Sai Academy. Today, we'll discuss about the formulations of quantum mechanics. As we have discussed in the previous video lecture on chronological development of quantum mechanics, that there were series of breakthroughs during last 100 years due to Planck, Einstein, Planck, Einstein, Bohr, Compton, who gave both the theoretical foundations as well as the conclusive experimental confirmation for the particle nature of waves. That is, the concept that waves exhibit particle behavior at the microscopic level. At this macroscopic level, classical physics fails not only quantitatively but even qualitatively and conceptually also. Further, in 1923, de Broglie introduced another powerful concept that again classical physics could not reconcile. The de Broglie postulated that not only does radiation exhibit particle behavior, but conversely, material particles of microscopic nature also display wave like behavior. This concept was confirmed, I have discussed in the previous lecture, experimentally in 1927 by Davison and Germer, for which they were awarded with the Nobel Prize in Physics. And they show that interference patterns, which is a property of waves, can be often with the material particles such as electrons. So they obtained interference pattern with the help of electrons. This proves that particle behaves as dual nature. One as a particle or corpuscular, and second as a waveform. But the Bohr models and Planck model, what they assumed were quite arbitrary and were not based on the first principles of a theory. Further, Heisenberg and Schrödinger came with a revolutionary outcome and put and put an end to 25 years, that is 1900 to that is 1900 to 1925 years of patchwork. and because of them, two formulations of quantum mechanics were given that were independent. The first formulation is called matrix mechanics, which was developed by Heisenberg to describe atomic structure starting from the observed spectral lines. Heisenberg founded this theory on the notion that the only allowed values of energy exchange between microphysical systems are those that are discrete, so expressing dynamical quantities such as energy, position, momentum, and angular momentum. In terms of matrices. For this, he obtained an eigenvalue problem that describes the dynamics of microscopic systems. The diagonalization of the Hamiltonian matrix here yields the energy spectrum and the state vectors of the system. We know that the theory of quantum mechanics deals in essence with solving the eigenvalue problem, that is h gets I is equal to E psi gets I, where H operator is the Hamiltonian of the system. And E is the energy. This equation is general. This equation is general and doesn't depend on any coordinate system or representation. And we may solve this eigenvalue problem in two basis systems. First, discrete basis system, and second, continuous basis system. Under the matrix mechanics developed by the Heisenberg, the representation of quantum mechanics yields in a discrete basis a matrix eigenvalue problem, that is above equation in discrete basis can be given in the form of H1n H21 H22 minus E H23 dash H2n HN1 HN2 minus HN2 HN3 dash H N minus E is equal to 0. This equation represents an nth order equation in E. Its solutions yield the energy spectrum of the system E1, E2, E3, En. When we get the eigenvalues E1, E2, E3, we can easily determine the corresponding set of eigenvectors. Phi1, ket phi1, ket phi2, and so on. The diagonalization of the Hamiltonian of a system yields the energy spectrum as well as the state vectors of the system. Thus, this matrix eigenvalue equation solve the quantum mechanics problem. This is known as matrix mechanics. Further, we will discuss about the second formulation, that is wave mechanics. Which was given by the Schrödinger in 1926. Actually, this is a generalization of the de Broglie postulate. This describes the dynamics of macroscopic matter by means of a wave equation. By wave equation, which is also known as Schrödinger equation. The solution of this equation yields the energy spectrum and the wave function of the system, which may be represented as in the position space yields Now, since we know that Hamiltonian in position representation may be given as minus h cross square by 2m delta plus potential. So we can rewrite the above equation in the form of h cross square by 2m del psi plus v psi is equal to E psi. This is known as the Schrodinger equation, where R bra R ket psi is equal to psi R is the wave function. So this is the wave function of the system under consideration. The solution of this equation yields the energy spectrum of the system as well as the wave function. This formulation of quantum mechanics in the position representation is called the wave mechanics. So these are the two formulations proposed. Now, since these two different formulations are the two different approaches for solving the same problem, Dirac again suggested a more general formulation of quantum mechanics which deals with abstract objects. So Dirac equation came into existence that deals with the abstract objects such as kits, bras, and operators. The representation of Dirac's formalism in continuous basis like position or momentum representation yields the Schrodinger equation. And for the discrete basis, Dirac's formulation provided the Heisenberg matrix mechanics. Thus, the Dirac's equation is more general, which is suitable for the both continuous as well as discrete basis. So combining again special relativity with quantum mechanics derived Dirac derived in 1928 an equation which describes the motion of electron, which is known as the Dirac's equation, and this predicted the Dirac equation predicted the existence of positron, an elementary particle that is opposite in nature to the electron. And surprisingly, this positron was discovered in 1932, just 4 years after its prediction by quantum mechanics. Hence, we see that quantum mechanics is the theory that describes the dynamics of matter at macroscopic scale, and it is vital for understanding the physics of solids, lasers, semiconductor, superconductor devices, plasma, etc. Quantum mechanics is the founding basis of all modern physics, even solid state, molecular, atomic, nuclear, and particle physics, thermodynamics, statistical mechanics. Not even only that, it also may be considered the foundation of chemistry and biology at the further level. Thank you, friends. This is for now. We'll meet in next video lecture. If you like this lecture, subscribe the Sai Academy channel and provide your support, and stay tuned. Thank you.